Misery. Is it heat or is it meat? Misery isn't just what you feel when you center your self-worth around social media metrics and actively watch yourself fall off. It's also the latest entry in post-apocalyptic survival games that just released on Steam. The game markets itself as a co-op roguelite survival game for fans of Lethal Company and Stalker. And while a game like this wouldn't normally make it into my rotation, it was kind of hard to turn down the opportunity when our resident friend slop maxing rat demonstrated interest in the game, and an aura farming piece of bread handed out keys to the whole squad. So instead of playing the hit new RV game like we were supposed to, since someone decided to make us a group of 5, I booted up this game with some of my favorite Minecraft clickbaiters, and after 4 hours of playing, I've come to the conclusion that this game is nothing like Lethal Company. It's not even a roguelite, but I wouldn't say either of those are a bad thing. If anything, it's just a bona fide survival game that you can play with up to 4 friends, complete with looting, inventory management systems, crafting, base building, trading, and enemy NPCs. What I like about this game in particular is that instead of giving you a huge world to explore, the game procedurally generates a smaller map right outside your base, and you have 3 days to do everything you can in that area. Once the 3 days are up, the game generates a new map for you to explore, and both the difficulty and loot potential increase the longer you play. The only things you get to keep between rounds is whatever you're able to successfully bring back to your bunker. This system keeps the immediate surroundings around your base fresh, and you'll never have to go too far to find some action. However, this is also where I think marketing the game as a roguelite is a disservice to the actual game. In the game's current state, there's no actual penalty for dying. When you die, you respawn at the bunker with an amount of health that was so comfortable that we opted to die to replenish our stats, rather than use up our finite and valuable resources. We also never had trouble retrieving the materials from our dead bodies because of how small the maps are. And since there's no actual lose con that would end your run, there's no real stakes for putting yourself at risk of death. Because of that, I think Misery in its current state shouldn't be received as a roguelite, but as a chill survival experience where you don't have to try crazy hard to make something happen, especially since the game revolves around bringing the action straight to your doorstep. But just because the experience is chill, it doesn't mean the encounters are easy. Pretty much every encounter we experienced was tough to deal with. Some of them were difficult because we just weren't geared enough yet, but others made us question whether or not it was better to fight or to flight. My personal experience in those 4 hours of gameplay leaned more towards flight, not because the game wasn't balanced or anything. The rest of the boys were able to dispatch of enemies just fine, especially once we secured guns and better armor, but because I ignored the 2 main pain points that will prevent a player from actually playing the game: inventory and radiation. Sheriff mentioned at the start of our playthrough that the #1 priority for the early game was to secure a backpack, and I wish I heeded that advice sooner. Without a backpack, you'll be spending most of your time running back and forth from the bunker with only a couple items in hand, and that can get old pretty quick. I thought the only way to get a backpack was to RNG one out in the wild, but if I knew that you could buy one from the traders at your base, I would have prioritized securing a backpack through them from the start. Because once you can start carrying a lot of loot, including the weapons and gear you'll need to survive your encounters out in the wild, you can start gaming for real. That is, until you walk into a radiation zone. Radiation zones are pretty common out in the wild, and they often contain the best loot. But you have almost no chance of surviving them unless you have a hazmat suit, a gas mask, or both. I can't stress enough how much more enjoyable the game gets once you have both a backpack and a hazmat, especially once you start getting to the later levels. So if you end up playing Misery for yourself and aren't sure what to do, I recommend securing a backpack and a hazmat suit as soon as possible. And if you can't find them naturally out in the wild, you can always revive capitalism in post-apocalyptic Russia and just buy them. Taking all that into consideration, is Misery heat or is it meat? I think Misery is a heat game to play with your friends if you're looking for a chill way to hang out in a Discord voice call. The game does have proximity chat, but it wasn't working at the time of our recording, which is why we were in a call for our playthrough. Not having proximity chat wasn't ideal from a content perspective, but when I think of the context of playing with my IRL friends, who usually prefer playing in Discord voice chat anyway, it wasn't a deal breaker for me. The real deal breaker is on the game's development roadmap. Because while I think the game is fine to play as a chill survival and base building experience, I prefer if the game leaned into the roguelite experience that it's promising and made it so that deaths were impactful to the point of ending a run. I think this kind of gameplay loop will come with the new hardcore and adventure modes, and there might even be a win con with the helicopter assembly, so I'll be keeping a lookout for those as the game's development progresses. I also think it's a great move to prioritize mod support for the game, and out of everything this game offers, I think this is the one thing that can actually draw people from the Lethal Company and Repo communities over to this game. Lethal Company and Repo were already great games on their own, but it's no secret that mods are what brought those games to their insane heights. And while Misery and those games have different gameplay loops and artistic directions, it'll be interesting to see whether or not mod support is a sufficient enough draw to pull players from an adjacent genre. I'll probably revisit this game solo so I can dive a bit deeper than I was able to while playing with my friends, especially since I personally didn't delve too deep into the crafting and base building systems in the game, but I'm more likely to try out other games instead, since I kinda like this heat or meat format for videos. This format is kinda heat, and I like that it makes me try to make good videos instead of just recording myself for 4 hours and uploading whatever I got without much effort. So if you like this kind of video and want to see more of it from me, then subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what you think. If you prefer that I stick to playthroughs and gameplay, then you can catch me live over on my Twitch or watch the VODs from there until I figure out what I want to do with that moving forward. But that's all I have for this video. I hope you liked my heat or meat dive into Misery, and I'll see you in the next one. Or not, a lot of you are unsubscribing, so real ones, please subscribe. Trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Yeah.
What's up? Oh, why are you hitting me, dude? You just killed me. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
I didn't mean it.
Oh, there's radiation here. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy radiation.
Life for melee combat. I feel like
oh
I
god,
do more damage.
what is that? I see the void urchins now. What the?
I killed you for no reason.
Oh my god. Where should they come from? Human
You guys
poop.
brought a lot of stuff back. Oh
Who
my
defecated
God.
in the bunker? What the? I'm gonna put
Bones do not go
the.
in
Probably
your
good
vodka.
fuel.
I'm gonna put
I
the
know it
human
seems
poop
like-
Oh, there's a bandit.
in the incinerator. Oh no, I'm eating the poop. Wait. Oh no, that's not what I.
Bro,
No.
ate the poop.
That's I
Ate
didn't.
the poop.
I tried putting it in the incinerator. I made it back.
Gosh,
After-
I need scrap.
They're wandering around.
Ooh, somebody didn't loot the stash.
I brought some gardening stuff. Look at that. Oh, wait, I don't need a reset. I don't need a reset. I'm not good anymore.
Chef Austin needs a reset. Chef Austin needs a reset. Somebody hook him up. You just murder Chef. No, I didn't murder Chef Lucian. That wasn't me.
I can't believe you
I'm
murdered
in the
me,
wrong
Sheriff.
neighborhood. Oh.
That's unbelievable, man.
Put on the
What in the
what does
golden
the
eye
cooking pot look like?
How do we not have scrap?
All right,
Oh, that's heat.
Oh my God.
let me solo her real quick. I'll be right back.
Wait, that's heat. You can stick the plunger to people's faces.
What?
Hold on, does anyone have a flashlight? It's like, oh yeah, get by the light, Sheriff.
Dude, it's stuck to my, I'm like a unicorn. Okay, now it's just stuck on my head. I can't pick it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that the rest of the game. Enjoy.
I'm gonna start chugging all the vodka in a minute just so I die. Somebody get this off my head!
Well, stop moving. I can't grab it.
It looks like you're punching your balls.
It's like kick me.
That's just sticking out of your back.
Wait, no, wait. You gotta put it on the front. Like
I don't see it.
Hey, Cole, can you
wow.
go stand in the light real quick in the corner, please?
Excited to see us?
I'm at some like electrical towers. This cabin looks fake, by the way. There hasn't been a real one yet, right?
Sure.
I want to step inside this, but I'm skeptical. You know,
Are you
at this
trying to
point,
step inside?
there's like a yeah, okay.
Oh, it doesn't
Just
let
risk it. Just
me.
risk it. Are we trying to plant some rice?
Yeah.
What is
That's
that?
really scary.
What is that?
You're wearing a tide. It should be nice to you, right?
Oh my gosh! No! No!
That's comp, dude. That's pretty comp.
Hey, guys. I hope you have guns on you. Because I'm bringing this guy to the front door. I might need your help.
Bro, I got a cleaver.
I'm gonna need your help.
What the hell is that? You got General Grievous at the door. What do you want me to do? Well,
I can't leave.
all right.
Shovel him to death, bro.
Sledgehammer it is.
Time to hit him with it to see if you live. Oh, well.
Oh,
Here, you can cheese him over here.
I can? Oh.
See if you can get him stuck
Just a
on the
bunch of
door.
garbage in these apartment buildings,
him.
dude. I need a military base. Stat.
I kind of don't want to use a sledgehammer if I'm
Oh.
going to cheese him. Hold on.
Yeah, what is that thing?
Yeah, you use it. Yeah. We're cheesing him right now.
Yeah, just keep aggro on him. I'm gonna blast him.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
I would have got him eventually.
What
I'm
is
just staying in
that?
the car.
What is that? Uncles, what the freak is that? Dinosaur.
Oh,
Well, Chef
man.
Austin.
Hi.
I don't feel so good.
I hear a lot of scary things.
guys, I'm out of ammo and this guy's still standing.
Save
Can't
game.
use 2 balls at the same time.
Oh! Yo, that would be good. That was our first save of the entire run.
Wait, what? That's...
Chef, you better make a video on this.
I'll work on it.
I'll be looking forward to it.